I would like to start off today's video by saying today will be Clint Bowyer, but tomorrow I will not be doing another championship one. That will be pushed to Saturday because tomorrow I will be doing the college football preview for the Big 12, and I don't have a full day. I have this amazing thing called school that I have to do. So I have that tomorrow, and tomorrow afternoon will be the college football preview. Oklahoma State plays tonight. I know I'm going to miss that. They'll probably win. They're playing a not great team. But then Saturday morning, you will get the Joey Logano, why Joey Logano will win the championship video. And then Saturday afternoon, Saturday night after qualifying at 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, you will get the Darlington preview. And then Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, sometime around there, you will get the Chase Elliott preview, or why he'll win the championship thing. So just a heads up on the schedule upcoming next couple days. That's the schedule. Just so you guys can look forward to that. If you're a Joey Logano fan, Chase Elliott fan, even if you're a college football fan watching this video, that is the schedule for the next few days. Let's get into this video about Clint Bowyer. So you saw that picture of Clint Bowyer, his first win in like 200 races or something. Happened at Martinsville after this. It was supposed to happen on Sunday, but never thought I'd hear this. But the race got snowed out. There was snow on that Sunday. The race got pushed to Monday. They got the race in Monday, and Clint Bowyer was able to win that race. His second win was at Michigan, and it was a rain-shortened race. So, Bowyer, I'm going to make a case for him, obviously, but I think it's going to be a little difficult just because, sometimes he runs great, and then sometimes he runs mid-pack, and it's like, okay, like 15th or something. But he is 5th in points, so I think that helps the argument, definitely. But here we go. Clint Bowyer currently sits 5th in the standings, 2 wins. He's led 320, nope, that's Logano's numbers, my bad. 451 laps led this season, so sorry about that. And he has 10 playoff points from the 2 wins. So, the wins, if you look at them, Martinsville, that is a playoff race. That is a late playoff race. You got to get there. Michigan, that was a rain-shortened race. So, it's really hard to say. But he did hold off Harvick, which was impressive, to the caution for the rain. And then another notable race, I'd say, was Dover. They were playing for the rain there, too. It didn't happen, but they ended up getting second place finish. They held off Kevin Harvick for a good while there. So they ran good at another playoff track. So, they are still running well. They're 5th in points. They've got good cars. They're the best team this season. Harvick, who has 7 wins. That team has 2 wins, and then Kurt Busch has a win. So that team has 10 wins this season. So Stewart-Haas clearly has it figured out. They're winning races. They're running top 5. They're leading laps. So that is a team that has it figured out, and that's going to be an advantage for Clint Bowyer. He hasn't won any stages. That's a little bit of an issue. He hasn't been building up those playoff points like Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex. Even Joey Logano, he's won 3 stages, even though he has 1 win. If he gets another one, he's ahead of Bowyer. Same thing for Kurt Busch. He has a couple stage wins. Blaney has 5. If he wins, he's tied with Bowyer, so Bowyer would have the advantage. But if he wins a stage or something, So Bowyer really needs to get some more playoff points if he wants to have a long run into the playoffs and win the championship. He needs to build up the playoff points over the playoffs. So I'd say the first round, if he could get a win, that'd be incredible for that team. Not just like the momentum, as I said, or not as I said, but like, me, I like the momentum. Not just for momentum, but confidence boost. Just playoff points in general. A win would add 5 playoff points that give them, not only would it give them, like let's say they win the opening race at Las Vegas. It gives them a cushion the next 2 races. They can screw up. They can get in a crash, and it doesn't affect them. Obviously it sucks that they got in a crash, but, it won't hurt them, their chances at advancing. So, obviously, Bowyer, he needs to build up more of a gap. He needs to win some stages, win a race maybe, because he's only got 10. And the last guy will have 0, assuming they haven't won a stage or they haven't won a race. So that's only a 10-point gap. That's not a huge gap like Kevin Harvick has, or Kyle Busch, or Truex. Or maybe even if Logano can get a win, if Elliott can get another win. They're going to keep building this playoff buffer, or this buffer between them and the bottom guy. And I think Bowyer, if he wants to make it to the championship race, he needs to build more of a gap. Because if you look at the standings, obviously, people are going to get eliminated. People with 0 playoff points, they're going to get eliminated easier, most likely. Even guys with 5 playoff points, like Austin Hill, I don't think he's going to make it out of the first round. He's going to get eliminated. So the gap kind of catches up to Bowyer if he can't get playoff points, which definitely hurts him because it could go from 10 to 0, 10 to 5, and then all of a sudden it could be 10 to 9 or 10 to 8. So he's at the bottom of that list all of a sudden going into the round of 8. So obviously huge advantage, as I said, Martinsville. He won there. They had a fast car. They won there. And they go to that race in the championship, or the round of 8, they go there, opening race. So let's say they do get to that point. They go back to Martinsville. That's great. They know they can win there. They know they've had the speed there. They can win. They've run well there. It's a good thing for that team. So Bowyer's got the confidence. If they can do well enough there, they can win a stage. If they can get stage points through that round, win a race maybe to get them in the championship 4, I think they got a fighting chance. Stewart-Haas is the best cars right now, no question. Harvick's got 7 wins. He'll be in, let's say, Big 3 makes it. Harvick, Kyle Busch, Truex, Bowyer. Bowyer makes it in. If there's a strategy call, I think they could, yeah. But I think they got enough speed. Harvick's shown speed at 1.5 miles, and I'm sure it'll be difficult because they're both going for the championship, but I'm sure Kurt Busch's team, Eric Almirola team, they're going to help these two teams find speed to beat not only each other, but to beat Truex and Kyle Busch, because if Harvick, even if he doesn't want to win the championship, his first option is going to be Bowyer. He wants Bowyer, and if Bowyer can't win, he wants Harvick because he wants the team to win a championship. So I think Bowyer, he's got a good shot. They've got the fastest cars right now. Stewart-Haas does. And having the fastest cars is a really big deal and there's still 12 races to go. They can still build more speed and pull away from some of these guys. So, it's a big deal. These teams, if they can the Stewart-Haas teams can keep doing this, they can pull away and potentially have a playoff burst. So I have a couple more arguments I'd like to make for Clint Bowyer. The first one, he's done well in the past at tracks. He's won at a road course, Sonoma. There's the Roval, so he could do well there potentially. He's won at Charlotte, which is 1.5 miles. There's 1.5 miles in the playoffs, as I've said. Martinsville's a playoff race, obviously. Restrictor plates, he's won at Talladega, I'm pretty sure. So, he could do good there. So he's shown that he can win on different racetracks throughout his career, not exactly this year, obviously the last couple of years. But, in his career, he's won at different places. And then my last argument, it might be a little absurd, but, I could go there. I'm going to go there, but you could go there too if you wanted to. But what the 14 car did in 2011, they could go off and win 6 of the 10 playoff races, including Homestead, and win the championship. Let's say they win Vegas. What's the second race? Richmond. They run top 5 there. They get a couple stage wins or something. I don't know. They win Kansas. Then they go and win Texas and Phoenix, and then they win Homestead. I don't know. They could go off like Tony Stewart did in 2011 and win the championship. It's a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of an absurd argument, so I'm not going to go too into it because that's just a little much. But obviously, what does Bowyer need to improve on? Playoff points. He needs more playoff points. More playoff points, Clint. If you want to win, get those playoff points. The best thing for him, as I said, they've won this year. They've got the confidence. They need to build some momentum. And then the team. They're in the best team in the business right now. Stewart-Haas, who's got the fastest engines, with 7 wins from Harvick, 2 from him, Clint, and then 1 from Kurt Busch. Even Almirola. Almirola's had a winning car. So Stewart-Haas has had a winning car with all 4 teams. So they've got speed. They've shown speed. They got potential. I'd say watch out for the Stewart-Haas cars in the playoffs, and Clint Bowyer is one of those. He's one of the top ones who has wins this year. So if he can build up those playoff points, he could get to Homestead and surprise us all and win the championship. So that's my argument for Clint Bowyer. Thank you for watching this video. As I said at the beginning of the video, new schedule. just because, you know, school, I can't do 2 videos in one day because it'd be too crunched. I don't want to do that. So tomorrow will be the college football video, college football Big 12 preview. Saturday morning will be the Joey Logano Championship argument. Saturday night, Saturday late afternoon will be the Darlington preview. Sunday morning will be the Chase Elliott Championship argument. And then Sunday night or Monday morning will be the Darlington race recap. Most likely Monday morning since it's a night race. But yeah, thank you for watching once again. If you like the video, if you think Clint Bowyer is going to win the championship, like it. If you want to see the last video I made, which is the argument for Martin Truex, click here. If you would like to see my playlist of the drivers I've done so far, which is Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., I'm doing it in order of playoff points. Click here. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, which would be awesome and you will make me very happy, click on my face. Woohoo! Thank you for watching.